Hello. Damn. I've got a quick little message today. I felt inclined to sit down, which is interesting because I haven't done this in a while. But I'm feeling it today, so we're going to run it. I've got my rider deck. We've got the power deck. This one's fucking wicked. You like the artwork on this one. And then I got my Alice in Wonderland deck. And this one's crazy because this was given to me. This was gifted to me by a medium who told me I need to get off my ass and make more tarot videos. So here I am. All right, we're gonna start with tarot, and then, yeah, we'll just see what kind of feels good. All right, let's see. In the future, I do hope to have a second camera, my little camcorder, record the cards so you guys can see what's flipping and flopping everywhere. But that's just not right now because it's pretty fucking late. So I'm not feeling it, but come back and you'll see. All right, let's see. Holy shit. Okay. I'll keep them. Oh, these are interesting. Okay. I've got the Chariot. I've got the Ten of Swords reversed. I got Justice. I got Moon. And I got Knight of Swords in reverse. Let's see. And then I'm going to pull a Alice in Wonderland for quick context. We'll probably dip into this some more as well. But for now, quick context. All right. Give her a little bit of a quick shuffle. Okay. A little context clue, potentially. Okay, we got 2 on the board. I'm not going to use the book right now, but all in reverse. But I got manage to be glad, create your own happiness regardless of the conditions. Wake up, it's your moment. Shine bright like a candle. No, sorry. And you will make it through this. I feel like these all resonate. And they're all in reverse as well. Okay. So with the Chariot and then the Ten of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords it's like the ending card, essentially. It's not necessarily change. It's not necessarily like a tower moment, but it's ending. And when it's in reverse, though, I always take that as like a denial of some kind of ending, if that makes sense. But with these two together, I definitely feel it's more of a, as it said, like, now is your time. There is movement happening regardless if you like it or not. Like, if you can feel it, which I feel that we're all feeling it, there's movement in some kind of, some department, some might say. And that movement, I feel like maybe with, again, the Ten of Swords reverse, it could be a misjudgment of the movement, if that makes sense. Like, not quite sure what this feeling is. It's like this feeling of like something is coming. I'm not going to say like, just like an impending feeling, not necessarily impending doom, but something is kind of being like, the veil is being lifted, but we don't quite know what is behind that fucking thing. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit scary. We're feeling a little bit of, you know what I mean? But what is coming is our justice. What is coming is your justice. My lovely, lovely collective, tuned in collective as well. We're all tuned into this shit regardless. You know what I mean? We can't really like, pretend like it's not there anymore because it's coming. It's like, that moment when all of your karma is coming in like tenfold. I'm thinking of this in like a positive light though. Like, you've put out so much good into the universe, it is running back, you know what I mean? And it's coming back with some friends. And I think as well with that, the moon. So this is about illusions, this is about intuition. It's in that moment of, what is that term? It's dark night of the soul, I think, or something like that. Right now, it could be like you're feeling kind of like, this, I don't know, yo, this came in my head, but like being in a dark cave and like, you're kind of just like, like what's going on? And then maybe you're hearing something, you're like smelling something, and you don't know what it is, but something is coming, and you don't know if it's an illusion. You don't know like quite literally what it is, but it's like when you're outside and it's dark outside and the moon is out, and you can only really see what the moon is illuminating right now. So I think what that is what is being illuminated right now is there's little things that are like popping up and around these little hints, these numbers, synchronicities, stuff like that. But as well as that is like maybe noticing like patterns in like other people, noticing like something in relationships. Maybe you're noticing relationships a lot more. In my head I'm hearing like doubles a lot, 1 2 3, signs of new beginnings essentially. And with that came in Knight of Swords in reverse. So with these two together though, I'm getting that to be like, there could be, it's just, I keep, in my head, I'm like, there's like this silence right now. It's like this deafening silence. And that, again, can be like misconstrued as like, nothing's coming or something's coming. Like what, just the confusion of it all. And with the Knight of Swords, this is upright. This is the fastest moving knight, yeah. And reverse, I'm kind of taking it as like I'm kind of feeling like don't move too fast in any direction right now. Like I feel as though there is like a good pace kind of happening. Moving too fast also kind of in my head is feeling like maybe if you're in like a good routine, you've got like a momentum of like I'm gonna use in my case like creativity wise, like you're making shit's happening, whatever. Don't go too fast into like getting comfortable and like leaning away from that, because you're the only one that's keeping that going. You know what I mean? It can just really feel like all these ideas are like just coming up in your fucking head all the time. But if you are not consistently tuned into that and like tapping into that, if you are not fishing at that river all the damn time, like other people are gonna be catching that fish. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like right now, kind of keep it moving, keep it going. You are moving with this Chariot, you know what I mean? Yeah. I kind of lost my thought there. Let's see. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Fool. Ooh. On the floor, we got Judgment. Judgment in reverse. Again, don't be too quick to make any judgment calls. We're at the very beginning right now, you know? And with this Queen of Cups, I'm kind of getting, again, with the, like, don't misconstrue things right now. Let things, as you're in this new beginning, let things also present themselves as a new beginning. You know what I mean? Fear knows no future. You know what I mean? Only your body could just kind of be reacting to this feeling, I think. And, of course, when it does that, so is the mind. You know, the mind is running, thinking of all these like memories, whether they're good or bad, or past people. Like you could have been recently experiencing like running into past people, seeing past people, maybe hearing from them, like all those things, and all these like little temptations. You know what I mean? And if it is coming from the past, I don't think we got anything left back there. You know what I mean? With this Judgment in reverse, it's a thing of, you know, stay on your feet, keep moving forward. Do not let the past, like, steal the future away, is what I heard in my head. Like, don't take something from the past because it's right there and it's readily available, because you're just going to relearn that lesson again over and over and over again until you decide to drop it and then move on to the next. You know what I mean? Be very wary of your emotions right now. That doesn't mean, like, tuck them away, push them away, anything like that. It means let them kind of flow. You know what I mean? Just, we see this, here we go. We see this river, you know, she's kind of tapped into right there. But she's got like a little bit of an angry face on her face. And to me, that's much like, as we're kind of going through this, we're moving along and we're waiting for what's going to come next, whether this be an opportunity, a person, whatever it may be. do not let these emotions like that are coming up right now cause you to make a bad judgment call and lean into bad habits, go back to old people, jump into things you don't like, whether that be like in my head I hear like if you have worked in retail before and you realize that through doing it maybe multiple times that is really not your fucking thing and you have no business being there, because it's just there's always like a tower moment that fucking happens every time you go. I resonate with this. That just causes this big fucking like, you know what I mean? Like obviously you need to get the fuck away from there, because we are not meant to work out our own things through other people or jobs. And I'm not saying that necessarily that it's our fault, but when we kind of are in situations like that where it's like a retail job, it's not necessarily always the best people, you know what I mean, or things you have to do, or like these commitments you feel icky about, or like overworking and stuff like that. I kind of lost my train of thought, but I hope that we were on the same thing there. But yeah, we have this new beginning again, which is what I was yapping about, and I feel not uneasy about it, but definitely like you know what I mean, like whoa what the fuck is going on type shit. Like everything is very still right now, but again, like since things are very still right now, when an emotion does come up, it's gonna feel like a lot, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a bit of it's like a big wave randomly coming in, like when you're on the beach and the shore kind of like comes way up to you and stuff like that. But see it, acknowledge it, but don't stay there for too long, you know what I mean? Always allow yourself to purge things out, and don't ignore your emotions and stuff like that, but you just got to keep it moving, you know what I mean? Follow the flow. The flow's going, so you better be going as well. You feel? Yes. Ooh, these two flipped out really funny. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, interesting. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then Three of Wands. I feel like grabbing another one. Okay. Okay, so we got Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Three of Wands, and Strength in reverse. I just keep hearing in my head, like, do not misconstrue. Do not make things more than what they are, you know? That kind of taps into, like, maybe the idea of, in past relationships, maybe having an overactive imagination and getting too excited and just seeing someone as the potential that you made up in your head, right? And that is just never the case. You know, what you are seeing is, you better believe it. You better be believing. Yeah. The Strength in reverse. Oh, this card fell. You will make it through this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, this guy fell. Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through. You will make it through this. Going with the Strength in reverse. So with that, I see you at this point of, we're looking ahead, like we're kind of like sat looking at I'm hearing in my head like a farmer looking at his crops and stuff like that. Like stuff is starting to surface, you know what I mean? The seeds you planted are coming, and it only looks like a little bit right now maybe, or just like hints of it, but it's coming in. You just got to have the strength to hold this out, you know what I mean? Like it really is right now a 444 when I said this. It's a period of like, will you fall into temptation type shit. And let's not do that, you know? Let's keep looking forward, because the past, when it presents itself, it's not going to be what you need, or what you want now, you know what I mean? And when the past comes back and it's like, hey, like, that's maybe what a past you wanted, but you have to remember why that is not for you, you know? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pull an oracle, read it, and then we're going to do a power card. Let's do that. Oh, everything's falling. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Okay. We got 3. All right. A moment's regret, nostalgia, idealizing the past, fearing you've made a mistake. Again, holding out. Just hold it out. The past has already happened. And karma is karma, but it rarely shows itself in a way that you can, like, you can imagine. You know what I mean? Well, you can imagine, but things were often not as bad as you thought they were. And, you know, you're not there anymore. So, like I said, the past will resurface and show its face, but that's just for you to acknowledge that it is the past and you're not there anymore. You know what I mean? And then we got keeping up, immense effort, advance, and we got set your course, know where you wish to go, have a plan, the right direction. Yeah, these all definitely very much resonate. I always tell my friends, and I was just talking to a buddy of mine in context of relationships and looking for their person, and I was like, look, man, like, you know, you want a honey, you know, you want this person, you want this person that you want, like, you don't know what you want, though, you know what I mean, in the sense of, like, you gotta look it up. I mean, not look it, Jesus Christ, you gotta write it down. That was what it was, yes. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Get a fucking pen and paper and just write this person, like, that you truly, like, desire and, like, want, and this presence that you want in your life. And not just that, but what you deserve. You know what I mean? Like, presence, truth, like, all of these big things. You are not asking too much. These are things that are meant for you. You know what I mean? But again, if you don't know what you want, how do you know what you're looking for? You know what I mean? All right, let's see. We got the power deck. Do a quick shuffle, and then that will be it. 2, 2. This is probably my favorite oracle deck I have. All right, it's kind of a long one, but all right. Again with pairs, and we got spirals, and ooh, this cool bird, and the Buddha. Wicked. All right, let's read it. If I stutter, fuck you. Move into that place of perfection within you, that place of truth, responsibility, competence, and intuition. Collect your discipline like a Buddha meditating in a garden of snow. Impeccability is an area of strength that continues to flame within, maintaining your power and intent. This flame burns in your center always, indicating a level of your capabilities and your effectiveness in bringing events into being. Impeccability is tended by the attentions of your sacred witness. That person within you is constantly observing the target. Gather your power with impeccability, with the intensity of a rubber band pulled and held at its breaking point, and focus your intent for the job about to be done. All I'm saying is we are at the point right now, everybody. I don't have a fucking rubber band, but you know, like a slingshot, where we're like all the way right here, or right here right now. Yeah, okay, cool. And then fucking it'll let go, you know. And then I like when I was reading that, I was thinking of this thing I heard a long time ago, and it was how could you be the thinker if you are watching the thoughts? You know what I mean? You are the one watching the thoughts. You are not this monkey brain. You know what I mean? So always remember that and be able to use that to detach from your emotions. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean don't feel them, but watch them. Watch them just happen and feel them and watch them and just fucking just be like, damn, you know? But it's okay, because we're fine. All right, stay tuned, and I love you.